Fun fact, you cannot press buttons in this game without a crosshair, it doesn't work.
Alright, you're now arriving at Aperture Central Station. Wait. Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay, think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O before the I? Alright, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired! Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. Oh, I can't re-record this. Now, as I said before, there's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture
my
Science
God.
Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain, up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, though. We haven't had an accident
God
like
damn
that
it,
in 3
this is so
days.
slow.
I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. That's not good. So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no, the zoning boards on my bean counter said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys, Chicken Albany, and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator.
Probably tell Alexa to climb on another minute on my estimate. Be completely safe.
Here at
There we
Aperture,
go.
we're always trying to push the boundaries of science that little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project. When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much."
No, there's too much space.
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night.
Shit.
You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just don't worry, those stories won't kill you. Safety on their guns is on. Had some lab boys shut them down. If you're hearing this message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, right, you can't answer. I'm so sorry, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. There was a slight problem with the test. Don't worry though.
Probably make a safety save in that place before the
Just
elevator ride
head out of the chamber.
for the
I'll tell you a bit
marathon.
more out there.
That doesn't happen.
Don't worry about the
Or rather,
height.
if that
And a few
happens,
of my scientists make what's called pick that yellow device up.
can load.
There is no place and no moment in history where I can stand and say, Olympic is here now.
There's an open door nearby. Should take you out of the building. You'll need that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this. Don't worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Don't mind all this too. We just have earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. These earthquakes even shook up time a bit. Some stuff from the future got here. Yeah. That's how it's here. Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president. Alright, so, the earthquakes. Kind of did some redecorating things. Might look different than what you're used to. You'll have to find another way out. While you were spending that little time sleeping, we had some Aperture science. I just want to make sure we have built all this stuff. Any further. Yeah, we had these new inventions called transportation grids in place to prevent objects from moving around to other tests. Now, I think these switches were designed for 2 people. Maybe your new test can help. Testing track is just through here. Oh, that's meant to happen. Just to test your reflexes, you know, after your short sleep.
Can I get a decent underbounce today? Stay tuned. Find out. Probably not.
Ah yes, Bravo Volta, hold on. Fifth testing track, yes. You'll need a portal device to get through. Sorry,
Oh
I meant a portable quantum tunneling device.
That was not decent, but okay.
You'll do fine.
Actually, no, that was decent. That was not good, that was decent. That's what I wanted to say. You touch a vent there, you lose your speed. It's not perfect.
This test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators propulsion gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. This record simply didn't take that into. Never you mind that. Just solve science.
Come on. Oh no. Sometimes that stupid button glitch is destroying me.
So about before, that's why I said all that, right? I'd rather not have my one chance of escape have a panic attack and die on me after years of being suspended in a faulty relaxation vault.
Jump!
Which could be a real possibility, because as my records show, the old test could cause heart attacks after small exposure to the chemicals. And you were full of them. So, let's all just take a breath.
Come on.
Start over. My name's Virgil. I'm a core from up in the Enrichment Center. Before you even think of asking, yes, there is a building above you, and yes, I came from it. I'm not crazy. Don't be too alarmed. Now, according to my records of this room, there should be a turret shooting range at the far side of the room. Good. That gel should help you get past those turrets.
Whoa, I almost fizzled the cube. That would have been bad.
Look, I'm sorry for what I said back there. We're in this together. You're my ticket out of the junkyard down here. I'm your ticket to the outside world. I'll do my best to keep the insults at a minimum. Just try harder next time. I kind of have a bit of bad news. Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear any more bad news after the security override. I couldn't do. My records of this sphere are out of date, to say the least. There should be an exit after the third section of this test. However, I don't know if getting there will be that easy. You got it in you, though. You're my Olympian. Who might not have a beating heart anymore.
What? That was way too far. That
Have a
jump.
beating heart anymore. Wait a second, I'm getting some strange voice coming through. I'll patch it through.
Scanning. Lima Whiskey 70% complete. No vital signs detected. Initiating fluid procedure.
You sexy beast.
Aw.
An explosion blew the whole toxic goo pump station apart. It's letting flow towards them. We gotta get out of here. It's not safe. Get through the control centers. There's a transition seal leading up to where I am. Hurry, before this whole place floods or comes down. Your life is at stake, and you're going to walk up the stairs with falling rocks everywhere. I get you're an Olympian track runner and all, but what's wrong with you? You gotta get out of there. The room's filling with smoke. Whoa, don't
Aw,
do that.
come on.
You will bring the place down in your head. I can't believe that worked. Oh, right, get going. Before something else happens. Wow. If you'd been there a few seconds earlier, you'd have been incinerated. Thank the maker you weren't. Okay, bad news! When the pump station blew, the floodgates opened up wide. Toxic goose rising fast. The sensors maxed out ages ago. Warning lights, woo, going crazy all around. This just got a lot more serious. Alright, you're at Quality Control Center 95D. Only a bit further and you'll have the hatch up to me. Hurry. I'll try to slow the goo down a bit. Oh, great. Another blocked corridor. So, Mel, why don't you take your time? Look around here. I'll try to slow the rising goo down a little bit harder, I guess. Just don't take all day.
You sexy beast.
The doors are locked. Back in the day, the wiring was a bit strange sometimes. Try turning some machinery on, see if that also unlocks the doors. Wow, that actually worked. I mean, great. Well, that's just great. Can't we get through a room once without stuff blowing up or blocking our way? Wow. This place is massive. Whoever built this place must be a great architect.
Whoa, that was close. I almost missed
Up high, at
that.
the back side of this room is a control panel. It controls the hatch. Try to get there. Great! You're smarter than I thought. Not a genius like me, but still. Take the elevator up to me. I'm in the junkyard just outside the hatch. It's finally time for me to repay my end of the deal. A short walk to the new enrichment center from here. We'll meet up shortly. And good news, we're not going to have to worry about the goo eating us alive. I'll seal up the hatch and we don't have to worry about that anymore. That's definitely a plus.
Ooh, nice. I was not expecting that. Felt so weird and I missed the skip at the start.
Great, you're here. I can finally get out of this technological nightmare. If you can get into the offices, I'm saved. You just might have to. Hey, the floor's getting quite cold here. Hey, over here. I'm right over here. Hey, Mel. Nice to finally see you. Lights, check. Camera, check.
Really? They fucking ruined the frame rate. Killing me.
Camera,
literally.
Check. Action. Hopefully not. Good. That board was getting very cold. My motherboard was almost going critical. Alright. I know what you're thinking. Hey! Much better. Good to be back on track again. Let me go back here and get your elevator so we can get out of here. Yes! So much for no action. Come back and pick me up. This should help. That wasn't me, I think.
Detecting security override at sub-basement 26. Generator override command initiated.
Override generator override command.
Error. Scanning for life forms. Unregistered life forms detected in the facility. Commencing termination program. 3 targets acquired. 1 organic, 2 mechanical.
Well, at least I can get you out of here now. We'll worry about that voice on the intercom later. I'll meet you upstairs.
Toxic contaminant level from testing track. Lima whiskey rising. Time to contact to enrichment center. To be determined. Flooding procedure commencing.
The elevator wasn't going to my testing track, so I rerouted the lift. Luckily for you, it's not too far away. These things can take forever sometimes. And there's no magazines to read. So annoying. Welcome to my testing track.
Every time.
It's not the best looking thing in the world, but it'll do. Let's see if I can just get this door open and get us out of here. Okay, sorry, I can't help you with this testing track. All Aperture Science AIs have been programmed to...
Shit.
help you with this testing track. All Aperture Science AIs have been programmed to not help with solving the tests. I can, however, test to see if everything still works. It's been a while since I fell off that management rail and plummeted down into that pit, so maybe some stuff broke in my absence. Checking the funnel. I'll keep trying to take control back. In the meantime, keep going through the testing track. Working.
Hardline bridge control center activated. Hardline bridge is coming online. Toxic contaminant level from testing track. Lima whiskey rising. Estimated time to contact with enrichment center. 25 minutes.
I'm still working here. Seems like I've got to hack this thing. Come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail me now. I've got a good signal strength. Yes! finally broke into that thing server. I'll try and learn more about what's going on, but I'll keep you posted.
Damn it, I'm too low again.
Moderate. Continue tracking.
It seems that thing is using some biological tracking to find out where you are. Get into the elevator to the next test. I'll need a...
Jesus Christ. What?
I think we'll be in the clear for a little bit, but somehow I can't get access to the final target, or even learn what it is. Whatever it is, it's enough to cause this thing to blow a toxic goo pump control down in the salt mines.
Activating AGIS firewall.
I just tripped on a line in that thing's mainframe, and it completely locked me out. Firewall, huh? Firewall. That just gave me an idea. I'm going to reroute some of the water to the AGIS servers. That should shut the firewall down.
Target 1 organic, 1 mechanical, reacquired for termination. Security measures at 75%. Alert status grid.
Perfect.
Toxins from testing track Lima Whiskey. Contact with encryption centers. Level 10. Procedures control panel opening.
Well, are you alright?
Alert. Water detected at server level. Server damage detected. Reduced processing power available.
The plan to flood the servers worked. I should be able to get you back into the testing track. Let me open these for you. Well, with those servers gone, I think you'll have a much
Come on.
harder time tracking our movements.
What are you doing?
I'm working on getting control of the elevators, so just hold on, get through this test, and I'll get you out of here.
I'm not gaining any speed again. I don't know why that happens. Kind of slow. Sucks because it could have been a good goal split.
I got some control again. There's another lift transfer down below. Hold on. Activating the elevator. Now.
Elevator car 77. Testing track direction compromised. Alert status 100%.
Hey, can we stay on the elevator this time, please? Not scare me, game.
Target lost.
Rerouting the elevator worked. That got its attention. Don't expect this to get
Inside.
any easier now.
Losing time,
Keep going.
goddammit.
There's an easy test track up ahead. Maybe you can gain some ground on it. So, you can handle a lot of harder tests. This is a brand new introduction track designed for new test subjects. You should do this really quickly. I've got a plan. Mel, over here! So, I was thinking, alright, listen. I was able to hack into that system and run a basic diagnostic before I got booted. The computer is known as the Aperture Employee Guardian and Intrusion System, or AGIS for short. It looks to be a security mainframe, trying to protect the scientists logged into its system. It hasn't been turned on in decades. Maybe that's why it's after us, and whatever that last threat is. Maybe it thinks we killed the scientists. Alright, I finally got access to some schematics of this place. I can guide you to that overgrown testing track now to cover our tracks. Head through the corridor to the left. Should take you through the work-in-progress test chambers. Well, well. Always well prepared. I guess you already knew that somehow that cube would come in handy. Have you done this before? Great. Through there is a crappy backstop chamber GLaDOS was designing before her demise. Never finished, but it should at least be working.
Opening panels near biological target. Cover. Paintball detected. Subroutines unable to control.
You dodged a bullet on that one. I told you. Well, he's in for a nice surprise. There are cubes on the side you can use to get towards the overall testing track.
Oh shit. What? I was on there.
Organic threat escaping new test chamber. Escape contingency not in place.
Alright, good. Looks like it doesn't know where the elevator is heading to. Up ahead are the overall
That
parts of the
sucks.
facility. I can try to reroute the elevator again if it holds up. There is an office area nearby from the same time period when AGIS was first installed. Maybe we can get... So, I was right. When a test subject destroyed her, this whole place fell into disrepair. I don't exactly know if everything is working properly anymore, but we don't have a choice.
Tracking on target failed. Heavy organic interference.
Huh? It worked? It's blind here. Oh, no. No. There's some stuff here blocking the path for the elevator. Hold on for emergency brakes. Just climb on out of here, and let's get moving. Whoa! That was close.
What? I lost control. I wasn't even fast. Oh no.
Whoa! That was close. You could have been in there.
God damn
Wait,
it.
you just were. Ooh, these are the old offices I was talking about before. The humans left these behind when she gassed them with neurotoxin. Because this is an abandoned track, it's no longer connected to the rest of the computer systems. AGIS shouldn't be able to lock us out here. These computers should contain a lot of useful information for us.
That sucks.
Alright, time to start hacking into these systems. Let's start guessing passwords. Password. Admin? Did you just override the admin controls? Anyway, I think there's some info here about AGIS. I'll keep working, long as you keep going. So,
Shit.
get back to the testing track and get started. Oh, I should also let you know, I won't be able to move around much. Management rails are kinda non-existent here, unless I want to fall off another one and end up back in the junkyard. You won't be seeing much of me right now.
Fuck. I need that.
Right, there is
More
a
lost
lot
time.
of information stored in these computers. It'll take me some time to sort through these and come up with a plan so we can get rid of AGIS. According to the systems, the toxic goo is still rising. You should continue to move through the tests and upwards. Keep your feet dry. I sorted through some of the stuff. so many cat pictures. But I also got some more serious information. AGIS thinks we killed the scientists, so it's activating some sort of kill order. It's going to flood the enrichment center,
Okay.
probably with all that goo to eliminate any and all threats. That means you, that means me, and that means whatever that last thing is. So I'd suggest we keep moving.
Rip time. Pretty much have to keep the cube now. And get it first try. And not lose time. That is a lot of time lost just for that.
Interference with biological scanners. Recalibrate sensors.
Well, it seems that we won't be able to stay in the plant-filled test chambers much longer. It seems to be able to adapt to our actions quite well. We need to come up with a plan to take him on, head on. But leave
Wow.
that to me.
It almost
You
fucked me.
can continue solving these tests. Hey, Mel. You have no idea how hard it is to move around here. Anyway, remember those old turrets from all the way at the bottom of the facility? Those guys have no security systems installed. It should be really easy to reprogram them to destroy AGIS instead of humans. If we go down to a turret production line, we might be able to produce friendly turrets. Well done! 10 subjects rated that as one of the hardest tests in this track. I heard that it was made by two particularly crude scientists. I'm still sorting through all those files. There's terabytes of emails. I'm trying to find something that can help us. Huh. Did you know you can increase the size of your core in just 2 easy steps? So, apparently, the records on these computers are kinda severely out of date. I think I can recompile a new version of this testing track sequence.
Oh really? No. What am I doing?
Alright, a quick update. Compiling maps, apparently it takes quite some time. At least the turrets from old Aperture are still coming up. Just a pity the toxic goo is
Please
coming
let
up too.
please let me have hit the trigger, thanks. Oh my god. I don't even know where the fate trigger is in that elevator. Whoa.
chamber is the broken one. From there on, you'll have to move fast, because that's the last chamber with plants in it. Hey, we're finally at the production facility. I've been able to find a rail a bit further on. I'll meet you up ahead. We'll be going through the weighted storage cube manufacturing.
Organic threat presence shown on scanners. Inquiring target.
This is the room where they tested cubes are actually able to press buttons. It's some mindful testing. A cube that can't press buttons.
Which Flinkstrat in which room? I don't know what you mean.
Should be able to slip through the door if it opens.
I'm flying, yeah, I do. Back to the reporters.
5,000 pounds of pressure. Did you know that Aperture site human offices are up those stairs? There are no cameras in this part of the facility, so AGIS won't be able to track us. Still, we've got to take him out if you want to leave this place. Anyways, if you go through the offices, I'll go through the service areas. Oh, there you are. I thought maybe somehow you managed to get lost. Anyway, we're almost at AGIS' part of the facility. Mind your head here. Those metal plates will hurt if they hit you. Can you believe it takes 6 of those plates to make 1 cube? Ridiculous.
Shit.
AGIS' lair. What an impressive sight. The power's been cut off here, but I think I can help. Just give me a moment. Careful, careful. There's a hole in the floor ahead. A bit further and we can get to the mainframe rooms. There should be a
Could have been
lever
good
near
split.
that door to open it up. You ready, Mel?
Yep.
Look, Mel, I just wanted to say something. I couldn't have done any of this without your help. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be stuck down there in the junkyard offices. Probably my battery backup would have run out in a few days.
Oh yeah, told for the
thanks.
turret factory, there's no fast
So,
thread anymore.
Let's
That was fixed.
Get this done.
Tried that out yesterday.
Whatever happens,
Didn't work.
I believe in you. Really.
Organic threat and mechanical threat number 1 detected in central hub. Countermeasures activating.
Alright, so, in order to get to the AGIS core, we need to turn on the power, unlock the doors, and replace the turrets. Once that's done, we should have a clear shot of AGIS. Let's get going. Every vent in here is filled with those turrets. We pulled up every last one of them a long time ago. Okay, I was wrong, that was a bad idea. The security systems can't... You can't open the doors from the... Wait, you just... How did you... Well, I guess manual bypass does work, doesn't it? And alright, now that we have the power turned back on, we need to go to
Okay,
the security
thanks.
room overlooking the bridge to the AGIS core. Now that the security doors have unlocked, we should be able to get there.
Get used to shooting that portal high. Way better. With the frame rate in here, holy
Alright,
crap.
so I think that might not be as easy as I once thought. AGIS has done quite a bit of reach.
Scanners detect organic and mechanical target. Control over test chambers granted.
Space turrets?
Execution number 1 failed. Preparing ambush.
Watch it. He's got another one coming. And I think this one took out the catwalks before. Avoid those turrets and get to the security room.
Hey Nexus, what's up? That voice crack.
Oh, great. You're there.
During global cockpit and intrusion system, core mainframe security at 20%. External intrusion detected. All remaining power diverted
That was fast.
to manufacturing line.
Alright. All that's left is those turrets. Remember how we pumped up the old turrets? This is where they might get useful. Head to the manufacturing line. Okay, here's the plan. We've got to take the turret production line down. So, there's about 3 ways I know to do this. The first should be easy and works most of the time. So, go into the scanner area and take the turret out. Oh my, you're clever. Now the turrets will target the server banks instead of you. If we wait a little bit. Oh, right. That worked. I knew that worked. Totally knew it would work. Well, anyway, the turrets are ours now.
I was kind of
Now
slow
get
at
back
the
to
end
the
there.
elevator room again. Time to bring the fight. So that didn't work. Computer's got a temp. Oh, forgot to mention. Those turrets were automatically replaced by the system, as it read that there was an update to the turrets' targeting systems. Every update, they get replaced to make sure the turrets are the most up-to-date they
I
can
still
be.
saved a shit ton of time,
And
holy
to
crap.
prevent hacking. Ah, scratch that.
That is still not world record base, that is kind of shady.
Oh, that's the emergency exit elevator.
Like that time that I
Shut down
lost
Aegis.
there
We should be able to use it to
in
get you out.
overgrown.
Unfortunately, there are no management rails in there, so you'll have to do it without me. Don't worry though, I'll be watching from back here and help you if needed. Alright,
The time would have made the
this is it.
difference.
This is Aegis' server room. Get ready for this. It won't give up without a fight.
Organic target detected in Quarantined Operations Center. Preparing localized execution procedure.
Well, it seems that he's booting up his security. He doesn't seem to know about the turrets yet. He'll be in for quite a shock. Careful, the water is electrified. Look at the damage that pumping up the water did. Almost
Dispensing turrets. Executing target.
yes, it's working good. You destroyed them all. I can unlock the other side now.
Uncover initiating asphyxiation program. Training. Lethal oxygen concentration in -4 minutes.
Okay, Mel, this is it. You have just a few minutes before all the oxygen is gone. If you can't shut him down before he shuts you down, the entire facility will flood with the toxic goo that he's still pumping up. Great job. That's half the servers on this side blown up. There are a few more upstairs. Let's go to sort them through. Get upstairs. Only the turrets in the room on the other side remain. You'll have to flick yourself in there. What are you waiting for? Keep moving those turrets around.
No. 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 God damn it, that was world record. There it goes. There it goes by. It still is. I think. Unless someone didn't upload on the leaderboards like always and it's not. As from my information it is. What a shitty situation. World record hype, I guess. Check